everyone. Welcome in. Let me make sure my sound's off over here. I don't know if it is or not. If you hear an echo, let me know. Because I don't remember. Oh, it's off. Okay. I didn't remember how to turn it on. Back over here. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Of course, there's my mother. I told her, 2 o'clock, don't call. Who's calling? Hold on one second. Mom, I'm on a live. I can't talk right now. Is it an emergency? Okay. Bye. It's not an emergency. She can't find her cell phone. Hi, Sherry. Welcome in. Hi, Jim. All right. I'm going to start at the top and say hi to everyone. Hi, Rip It Mona. Welcome in. Katie. Katie's Crafts. Chris, hello. Welcome in. Hi, yo, Patty. There's Katie. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Jaja. Welcome in. Hi, Melanie. Welcome in. Oh, Melanie's not blue. Either is Jim. What the heck's going on here? What the heck? All right, let me change that. Because I didn't do nothing. I didn't touch it. It wasn't me. Oh, it won't let me switch on this one. I got to get my old iPad. I'm sorry. Hold on. I swear, YouTube has had more tech issues lately. Sorry about that. I'll be right with you. Wait, am I even on the right screen? I don't know. And this one is slower than dirt. This old one. I forget how many, over 10 years ago, my mom got it for me. All right, now. I think you go down here. I don't even remember how to do it. Oh, wait, I can probably do it from the chat. Never mind. I'll do it that way. Sorry. Oh, can't believe my mom lost her phone again. Yesterday, I get over there. The TV won't work. I go, yes, it does. I fixed it. No, this remote doesn't work. I go, that's the remote I hid from you. You need your Roku remote. And of course, I don't have a Roku. I go, yes, you do. They're on all the TVs. So, okay, here we go. Yeah, Deb's not. What the heck? All right, hold on. Let me go in and. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Jim. I'm just adding some moderators in here. Hi, Lee. Greenland Quilters here. Yeah, Melanie's not there either. But it's saying Melanie is, oh no, that's Sherry. It's saying Melanie's a moderator, but I don't see her on here and she's not blue. All right, I just added Jim, so if Jim types, he should be in there. This happened the last time and I don't know what's going on around here. And there's Katie. And it's not me doing it for a change. All right, Sherry's there. I think I have everybody. Jim, you should be blue. Yep, he's blue. Oh, Melanie's not blue. Okay, I think that's everyone. Oh, Yo Patty said she was blue on the first live sale. See, I don't know what's going on around here, but YouTube is being screwy. Last week, I think it was Wednesday when I went live on the other channel, it said, if anybody's not blue that should be, let me know. It said I had nobody in the chat. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? But I could see people chatting, so I don't know what's going on. Melanie's here, Sherry Yurton, Jim, Sheila, Katie, Anfield, Rode You in the Loft is here, Lee. Jaja's here. Katie, the Bud Files, hello, welcome in. Rip it, Mona, I think I'm caught up. Let me. Everybody should be blue. If you're not, let me know so I can fix it. Hi, Cynthia, welcome in. Oh, there's Deb's blue. Papa Smurf in the house. No, I don't have any Smurfs here. Because not everyone gets a. Hi, June. June Hansen. It's actually easier for me to see the gray ones than the blue ones. Okay. How this works is I'll hold up the first item and I put them into smaller things so everybody could get a chance instead of just dumping a big tub out and having to show. So I broke each one into little individual baggies. And how it works, I'll put a number. The first one will be M1. I'll put that in the chat and SB will be starting bid and I'll put what the bid is. So in order to do that, you would go M1 and the starting bid. And then if you want to go above, it's like a regular auction. You would go if M1 3, N1 0, whatever. And then when that's over, then it goes to the highest bidder. So, and I don't know if you can see, but back there's tons of scraps and there's fabric. And I'm going to do all the lace and that stuff first. And then I'll move on to, yeah, because I already marked the lace, some of it. So, hi, Joydy. See, Joydy's not blue either. All right, I'm sorry if you're not blue and you're supposed to be, but it's not me. Okay, the first one is M1. It's going to be a starting bid of $2, and I'll put it in the chat. Okay. And if you want to bid on that, you would put M1 if you're the first bidder, $2. And I'll show you what's in here. And this is all vintage lace. There's a roll here like this. And this is what it looks like. And this is kind of a stiffer lace. There's that one. There's this little thing. I don't know what it is, but it's in there. Then there's a small piece of this. Well, I lost all my measuring. It's yay big. I will find it in a minute. I just threw them all somewhere because I was measuring stuff. And then there's this one. There's two of these. Or no, it's just one great big one folded in half. Sheila says, where is Joe? She would love this stuff. I don't know. And wait, did I do this one? 1, 2, there's one roll, 4 pieces. And starting bid is $2. So if you want that, you would put whatever I said, M1 $2. So that's the first thing. Yeah. This was all my grandmother's lace, so you know it's old. Okay, we have a starting bid of $2 from Sherry. If there's any other interest, I'll give you a second. If not, this will be sold to Sherry for $2. And yes, I'm having pop today, even though I said I wasn't going to. Okay, I'm not seeing any other interest. So I'm going to count it down. It's not old, it's vintage. Isn't that what I said? I'm old. Okay. I'm just going to count it down out loud instead of typing it. No pop police allowed. I didn't have any pop yesterday. Going once, going twice, going 3 times, sold to Sherry. All right. Where am I going to put it? Well, I will just grab a bag and put this in here. And let me write down Sherry 2. Okay. And the next one, let's see, we need M2 is more lace, but this is pink and it has white. So it's going to be M2. Oh my God, Mom. Oh, it's not my mother, it's Anthem. I don't know how to hang up on them. I know, I'll turn down the sound. Sorry about that. And this one's going to be a starting bid of $2 as well. And I will take this out of here to show you. It's like it looks like it has, well, there's quite a bit. Well, that's got a pin in it, but it's like a pink satin, and then it has the white lace behind it. So it's like 2 laces in one. And that's M2, starting bid $2. And there's quite a bit of this. I used this, I think I made the kids' headbands out of it when they were little. Vintage Style by Joe says M2. So if you wanted to bid, it would be M3, or no, it would be $3. You don't have to put the M every time. So looking for $3. If there's no other interest, I will count this down to Joe. Oh, and this has I wrote on this, so it'll have, I got to get the air out of it. All right, I'm not seeing any other interest. Has anyone ever wine dyed anything? Well, a couple times, but it was from spilling. It wasn't from trying to dye it. So I'm going to count this down to Joe. Going once, going twice, sold to Joe for $2. Oh, and I didn't write it down. M2, pink lace. Mother, leave me alone. Please. Apparently you found your phone, you're texting. All right, there's that one. What did I do with the other? Okay, I'm just going to throw it all in the bag here. I'll separate it later. All right, this is M3. It's going to be a starting bid of, oh wait, I got to put sold to Joe. M3, starting bid 2. And I'm not typing the whole thing out. And this is like a peach lace. And then there's some white and pink in here as well. And I will send it in the little baggies too. And this is what the peach looks like. Hi, Giovanna. There's that one. Here's another piece. Here's another piece. And another piece. I must have cut these all one size for something. Don't ask me what. And then this pink lace with the white little, I don't know, white little things in the middle. And that would be a starting bid for 2 for all the peach and this. Okay, I got Joe in at $2. No, oh, I forgot to put this down. Peach lace. Starting bid 2. Is there any other interest? If there's no other interest, I'm going to start counting it down to Joe. Yes. Going once, going twice, 3 times, sold to Joe. I thought this would go faster doing it like this instead of dumping out the big thing, but maybe not. All right, well, I'm going to put those all in there. This one's M4. It's in a bigger baggie. This one's going to be a starting bid of $3. And it's like a mauve. Okay, I got to write down Joe bought that other one. All right, so. And this is all one piece. So there's a lot here. I don't know how many yards. I should have had that and wrote it all down, but whoops, I didn't get there. And this is what this looks like. But it's not white. It's like a mauve color. It's actually not a pink, it's really pretty. You just can't tell on here. Maybe over here. Oh, well, I don't have that camera on. You can see it's a little more peachy here. And that's a starting bid of 3. Is it taller than Mona? I think so. So there's lots of that one. If I missed a bid, let me know and just do it again because I was not paying attention. Yeah, very light pink, like a mauve, like the old-fashioned back in the day. I had mauve curtains and everything was mauve and that country blue. So if there's no other interest, I'm going to call this a pass. Well, let me write this down. Giovanna, I don't need lace. I have a ton. Well, that's good. And I'm going to move this closer to me so I don't have to keep getting up. Oops, there went my bag I'm working on. Oh, Lacey Marie. They might have been wine dyed. I don't think this is, but it could have. I don't know. All right, we're going to call that a pass. Because I'm not seeing any interest. So where am I going to put the passes? Oh, we'll put you back there. All right, this one is white. This is gonna be a starting bid of $3, M5. Lacey. What number am I on? M5. M5. Starting bid 4. This one has quite a bit. It has this piece here. Oh, I thought it was all one, but it's not. Good thing I'm looking. This piece. Oh, I don't need that other camera out right now. And then a longer piece. And a longer piece. A longer piece. And then it has some of that eyelet in here. Sheila says, I'm just here for the entertainment. And then there's also a roll of this. And this is 25 yards of number 3 petite white lace. It looks like it's 5 inches. I don't know. I can't find my, I cleaned this weekend and I can't find any of my, what do you call it? Measuring tapes. Oh, which one? I've got to have something somewhere. Hold on. Let me see if I can find one. Doo-doo-doo. I mean, where would they just disappear to? I had them all in a big ball. Then I thought I hung them up. Oh, these pants are getting to be Urkels. Well, oh, here they are. I found them. All right. Use your cut. Oh, Sherry, you're such a good idea. I never thought of that. Hi, Kathy. And this is, let's see. Looks like 4 inches to me on the white loose pieces, all these. And the eyelet is two inches. Welcome in. Excuse me, everyone. If I haven't said hi, I'm sorry. I'm trying to count and measure at the same time. Hi, Jan. Welcome in. So if there's no other interest, I will call this a pass. And if anybody's interested after the show, you can email me. So that goes over there. Now, this one is a starting bid of $4. M6. And this is wool. And, oh, M6 wool. What did I say, 4? Sounds good. I paid a lot more than that for it, but you're getting a bargain. This one has, it comes with a whole pack of the pins that you make brooches with. And there's 40 pieces in here. And then there's wool samples that I bought. I was going to make a brooch, I don't know how many years ago. And let's see how many's here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 15 pieces. Will duct tape ruin a cutting mat? I have no idea. Joe, are you bidding on the last lace? The M5? All right, that was the white. Okay. So sold to Joe for 4. All right, let's put that one in here. Has it got the number? Yes. Okay. If anybody's interested in the wool, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to do it as a pass because I got way too much stuff here to mess around here. The wool is great if you're making. I think I made one brooch. That's it. Okay, we're going to call the wool a pass. I don't know if I wrote that in or not. All right. Let's group these together. I ain't got time for all this. All right, we'll group those together. Group that together. And let me get a baggie so I can put it all in there in case somebody purchases it. Well, where's my big ones? Oh, my mom must have kept all the big ones and gave me all the little ones. But that's okay. All right. This is M7. This is going to be a mix of stuff. Starting bid $3. I'm just going to call this trim. What did I say? M7. M7 starting bid. All right. In here, you have a bag, loose bag of flower petals. I used to make stuff for my daughter's hair. You get all these. You get this trim here. Piece of trim. This stuff in here. It's like a flower trim. And get that one. Let's see. Some kind of feather. It says fancy feathers. That's all I know, fancy feathers. Let's see, what else can we add in here? No, not you. I'll throw this in. It's a whole brand new pack of those little tiny flowers. Starting bid $3 for all. Now I gotta find something to put them all in. Now that ain't big enough. I know, I'll take this bag here. Okay. I have a bid from Sherry, looking for 4. If not, it will be sold to Sherry. Let's see. What else can I throw in her little package? Sherry, do you want these? I'll throw them in there too. They're little things you embroider. We'll throw them in there. Okay. I'm not seeing any other interest, so we're going to count this down to Sherry. Okay, the wool was a pass, I think. Sold. Oh, I got to do the countdown. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold to Sherry. Okay. And I'm just going to put a piece of paper in here with your name on it. All right. We'll take your name here, and you bought something else out of here. Did you buy the... Sherry bought the off-white lace, so we'll throw that in her bag. So this is Sherry's bag over here. This is directions to a yo-yo and a bow maker, but I don't know if I threw the yo-yo maker into Sherry's last package, and I don't know where the Bodabra is. It's around here somewhere. All right. This next one, M8, is yo-yos. And this is going to be a starting bid of 6. And it's full of all different size of yo-yos. And I didn't make all these. I bought them from somebody on Etsy when I was making hair things, and there's all different. A couple of the little ones my grandmother made, but there's a lot in there. That whole bag. Oh, yeah, there's from this tiny, tiny, tiny little size to this size here. And there's a pin in that one. I better take it out. I don't want anybody to get poked. No poked. Oh, and I threw in here, I had made this. It's for a little girl's hair. It's got 2 yo-yos and a button I sewed in and then put them on the barrette on the back. A yo-yo is just a round piece of fabric gathered and then pinned, just like this. This is your yo-yo. And here's one with little Scotty dogs. And it's just full. There's got to be at least 50. Oh, and I made this. It's a little brooch that got thrown in there. So I'm not seeing any interest, so I will pass on that. Yes, yo-yos are rising in popularity. I have a yo-yo quilt, but I got it hid away because I didn't want the... Oh, wait. Sherry bought the trim. Sherry. 3. And we will pass on the yo-yos. If you can find them cheaper, good luck. All right. This is going to be $3. This is all the felt circles because I did not glue when I made hair stuff, I did not glue it. I hand stitched the yo-yos onto here and then, oh, Joe just did a yo-yo short. Good. And then I put another one on the pin and then I stitched them all together. So M9 is felt circles. And what did I say? Oh, $3. Starting bid of 3. Yeah, because whatever doesn't sell here today, I will put it on Facebook and I will do a giant thing. Giovanna, what'd you say? Somebody wanted what? Joydy wants the yo-yos? Oh, okay. Sorry, Joydy, I didn't see. It's hard to keep track, talk, and chew gum at the same time. Perfectly like that. And there's black, white, turquoise, and then there's some smaller ones in there. Anyone else glitching or just me? It's probably off and on. Sherry says, we'll watch for you. Okay, thank you. Because I've been having a lot of trouble. Circle of doom going on. Yeah, a lot of channels are being demonetized for different reasons. Some are for AI, some are for repetitive content, and I don't know. So I'm going to put the felt circles as a pass because we got too much to go through. And these are all lace circles that I made because I would put the lace circle and then I'd put a yo-yo on top and then I would put the felt on the back, sew it all together, and then either put a rhinestone or a button and then put it on the things. There's also some of these metal combs in there. These little tiny metal combs. They're brand new in the package, never used them. And these are going to be a starting bid of 2. And that's M10. M10. Whoops, I'm not even typing. Starting bid 2. And that's for circles of lace. $2. And there's some purple, there's some pink. What's this one? Well, oh, this one has glue on it. I don't know why. Oh, and there's like some loose turquoise flowers I was working on. Lacey, quiet, please. Is there any other interest, or I'm going to count it down to Joydy? Yeah, I have Joydy bid 2. Any other interest? Starting bid, or not starting bid. Going once, going twice, sold to Joydy. All right. Now, these are all, this is going to be a starting bid at $2, and this is an absolute steal. These are all the barrettes. Oh, let me write it down. M11. I'll just put barrettes. Starting bid 2. M11. All right, I got to go let the cat in, but let me show you what these are. These are the tiny little barrettes. They're called, no, they're not alligators. I forget what they're called, but they open up and you can, yes, this is a bargain and a half because I paid probably $5, $6 a pack for these, but I'm not going to, my kids are little. And by the time they have kids, my hands won't be able to sew. So, and it's, that little baggie is full. There's got to be at least 50 or more there. But I need to let the kitty in. Where are you at, Bubber? Which door's the bubby at? Front or back? Where's the kitty? Oh, at the front? Okay. Now stay back. No, you guys, he's at the back door. He's at the back door. Get back. You're not going out. No, you're not going out. I have a live stream. You're just going to have to wait there. Well, he's not there either. Oh my gosh. It was the ice maker. The cat's right there, silly. Sorry about that. That was the, they were barking at the ice maker. Yeah, great for a craft booth. My kids used to actually help me with these. I didn't let them use the, glue gun but they would get these out, and my oldest would hand sew them, and the youngest, she couldn't hand stitch, so she would help pick out, what lace and the yo-yos, and I let them design the hair things. So that's a pass. Lacey, please. I have free elastic if anybody wants some elastic. They're just pieces. There's like a piece like that. There's elastic headbands because I used to rhinestone these. There's 2 of those, and then just little pieces of elastic. So if anybody wants them, I can throw it in their bag for nothing. Great for scrunchies. Now these are the little alligator clips. Sheila says the entertainment does not disappoint. This is my life. This is what I do all day long. And these kind of just clip open. But these have little teeth in them. Yes, I used to do a lot of crafts with the kids when they were young. And this is just going to be $1. It's only half a bag. So that's M12. I'll call them alligator clips. I don't think that's what they're called, but yeah. I did a lot of crafts with the kids. This is gonna starting bid of $1. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of rocks. There's red, clear, and green. I don't know what you do with this. I think this was my grandmother's, or I was, because there's no holes in these, so you would have to. Oh, you want these things? If there's no other interest, I will count this down to rip it, Mona. Oh, wait. M12, you want the alligator clips. This is M13. I'm thinking you want this. Oh, you want the alligator clips? Okay, I have 2, but we'll do that for $1 because I think that's what I might have said. So we'll sell those sold to Rip. I'm just going to put Rip so I know. If I put sold to Mona later, I'll be going, what did you buy it for? You don't need that. You're trying to get rid of it. So this is M13. And I better put that in there. M12 sold to Mona 2. M13. I'm just going to starting bid of $1. It's some kind of rocks. I don't know. They're red, white, and green rocks. Plastic rocks. All right. Oh, these ones I use. You ain't getting them. All right. These go with this, and this goes with that. And I'll put you together, and then these together. I'm going to do a couple at a time now. This next, oh, I missed what Rowena said. Oh, wait, I got to write down rocks here. Oh, wait, you wanted the alligator, not the, I don't think she wanted the barrettes. Did anybody want the barrettes? Or just the ones that clip? All right, M14 because I got myself confused here. These little things go with it. This is what you put on baby's hair on the clips to keep it so it doesn't slip. It's little tiny. It reminds me of that stuff you get for shelving. But back then I did not know this. With the rocks, you can make dolls. Yeah, my doll making is, I made one doll in my life. I got a D on it in home ec. I'll never make another one. There are these little tiny things, and you put these on these little barrettes. And this is going to be a starting bid of $1 as well. M14. And it in this also, there's these little tiny things. You put these over top of the barrettes, these little barrettes in here. My kids wore these all the time and they're the snap barrettes. They're little tiny. You snap them. Wait. Yeah, you snap them and they go open. And you snap it close. Well, these things here, if you cut a little slit in there, they will go right over top of that and close just like that. And that's what your barrette will look like. Yes, this is the set to make it all. And for baby fine hair, that's what you use these for on the inside of the barrette. And then this little tiny bag, it's got all these little ladybugs in there. And it also has pink, purple flowers. Now, I bought those off a lady on Etsy. She hand stitches all these little flowers. And you don't have to make barrettes. You could make whatever you want with it. So that's for that one. And I'll just call that baby barrettes and ladybugs. What'd I say? Starting bid of $1 works for me. Joydy says it's fun to have little girls to dress up and make things for. Yes, it was. And especially when they're helping pick out the stuff, it was a lot of fun. Okay, we have a bid from Sherry. I'll give a second. No other interest. I'm going to sell it to Sherry. I think I have well, I don't know where your bag went, but I know what, I got it written down here. And it was a lot of fun because I had a boy. So when I got custody of the grandkids, the 2 girls, it was a lot of fun. And we did crafts just about every weekend and all summer long. We had a little lettuce garden, but it died. They cut the lettuce once and they wouldn't go back out. So that didn't last long. And then at Christmas time, they had sometimes a week, sometimes 2 weeks off. Sold to Sherry. So I would buy a different craft for every day the whole time they were off. And every morning after their breakfast, they would sit out at the dining room table with the table covered and all their crafts for that day. And then they would do that. And that gave me times where I could clean and do some stuff before they tore up the house. All right, so this goes to Sherry. Well, I got another bag here, so I'm going to put your stuff in here. And I'll find the rest of your stuff later because that's Joe over there. I think this is you right here. No, that's not you. I mixed it up. So, but I know. All right, the next one. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 bags, M15. And this one's going to be $3 because there's a lot here. And it's going to be flowers, pumpkins, Scotty dogs, and a few barrettes. Starting bid 3 for M15. All right. And what you're going to get here is these are pink and black and white Scotty dogs. Or are they just. Oh, okay. I forget. This side is white. This side is pink. The black are black on both sides. So there's a little baggie of Scotty dogs. Oh, and looks like there's a couple of the ladybugs in there too. And those are fun to sew on stuff. Like the yo-yo barrettes, you could put a Scotty dog on there. You get all these pumpkin appliques. And there's quite a bit there. You get some of the bigger barrettes. Right, let me see if I can. Oh, you squeeze here and it opens. There, you shut it and then squeeze, it opens. So you get those. Now these are all handmade by a lady on Etsy. I can't remember her name because it was so many years ago when my kids would wear stuff in their hair. Haley went to all rhinestones and Danielle went tomboy, so she didn't want anything in her hair. But these are all hand stitched. There's no glue. We got that flower. There's another flower, like it's a rose actually. We got one of those. And let's see. Some of those. And some of these little tiny, tiny ones. These little pink ones. And some baby blue. Yeah, aren't they beautiful? So you get all those all together for one money of 3. Sharon J is in at $3. Whoops, I almost lost one. And I thought all these went the last time, but I found another whole box of stuff. When I go into stuff, I go hog wild, and then I'm always left with tons of stuff. I'm not seeing any interest, so I'm going to count this down to Sharon. Sheila says, you made me realize if I ever win the huge lottery, I want to make a nonprofit crafty cottage for kids who might not have the opportunity to do these things. That's a great idea. Okay, going once, twice, 3 times. Sold to Sharon J. Hi, Sharon. I didn't even know you were in here. All right, let me write that. All right. Well, this will go in here. I know that's Sherry's. I think that's it for this one. Oh, what's her name's not here that makes earrings. This one is a starting bid of 5. These are all the backs of earrings, the little wires. And that is M16. I'm just going to put earrings. Starting bid. What did I say? $4. Good enough. That's for this one here, which I will put in there. Now I have a big pile over here. Let me put on the other camera. And I'll start showing you the stuff for the next one. And I don't think this sold. Oh, this is Sherry's. So that did sell. I'll stick it down here with Joydy. That didn't sell. All right. This one has, I don't know, some kind of flowers there, some actual glass light bulbs, a football, a lobster, some binding, which I have a bunch somewhere, some iron-on appliques, a whole bag of flowers, and the little, I don't know, the little things, just a bag of flowers, some greenery. These here, well, not this was mine, but the rest of this was all my grandmother's. Here's another bias tape here. And she used to make stuff for shower gifts. This one has a little rolling pin, a cookbook, I don't know, a bowl of dough, I don't know, some little handles of some kind, shaker pegs, 1/2 to 1/4 tenon, some Mayberry Street. There's a old mill sugar, 50 pounds of potatoes, fertilizer, flour, like old looking, bags of nothing. And here's a little cooking at home in a little bowl. So this will all go together. I better not put them in there. They might crush. I don't know what you do with a football. Throw it at your kid or something. I don't know. And this looks like it has little ribbons, maybe for a graduation. I'm not sure. But $2 for all of that. M17. And I'm just going to call that flowers and football, so I know what it is. Any interest in the, whatever it was, the earrings? I'm not showing any interest in the earrings, so we're going to pass on the earrings. And then I'm going to move on to the embroidery thread and then the scrap packs of fabric. Pass on earrings. I'm just going to put flowers. Yeah, if you're, miniatures like for a dollhouse or something. Football. I'll put football. Starting bid $2. All right, so let me move on to the next one. Oh, wait, I got it. Oh, this goes here too. Throw that in there. Throw those in there. So that'll go there. Oh, that's that wool. Oh, I still got all the buttons. Oh, wait. We're going to move on to this next. I forgot about this. M18 is going to be D-rings. I'm not showing any interest on the other flowers, so we're going to do a pass on the earrings, pass on that one, and we're going to do D-rings. Starting bid of $3 a bag. And the highest bidder can pick 1 bag, 2 bags, or whatever. So we're going to do these first, and I don't know how many's in there, but I have 1, 2, 3, 5 bags right here. We've got 5 bags of D-rings. Oh dear. Put all this in here. Oh, well, that's sold. What's in here? All right, that one's empty. And then the embroidery. The D-rings are, I don't know if they're brass or antique. Bye, Giovanna. Sharon J says 1 bag. All right, we'll just do the buy it now for the bags. All right. I can't find where my button went. Oh, Sharon J bid 3. Wait a minute. Oh, I know what you, that was another bid, Sharon. Sorry. I'm behind. D-rings for days, yes. What size? Let me see. Where's, anybody remember where I put my, oh, I could probably use my, like Sherry said. I would say an inch. They're an inch. Sharon J says 1 bag. 1 bag. So one, I'm just going to do it by, oh, Rip wants, I don't think you want the footballs. You want the D-rings, right, Rip? Because the flowers were 17, so this would be M18. I probably typed it in wrong. Oh, I don't think I even typed this in. But Rip wants 3 bags. Mona, Rip it 2. Mona 2 wants 3 bags times 3. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 1 bag left. Is that correct? Let me know if I'm wrong. Okay, M18. Rip wants 3 bags. Okay, I got Rip. And Sharon J has 1 bag. Me too, Sheila, JA. I don't know what that means. Mona 2. Okay. So is this correct? 3 bags to Mona 2, 1 bag to Sharon J. I have 1 bag left. And that was $9 there. Okay. Sheila's just asking. I don't know what you're asking, but okay. So there's 1 bag left. If anybody is interested, I'll just put 1 back there. Now, the next I'm going to do, well, I'm going to shove these back in here because I'll have to take them out there to do. These are tangled right now. All right, let me switch. I speak Melanese. All right, let me go to the other camera. Okay, this is M19. And let's see. These are going to be $2. Buy it now. It's a wristlet, or not a, yeah. Well, it's like a, I don't know, it's a zipper bag. And those are all rhinestones. It has a chain handle. These are the inside, never used. I did not make these. I found them at a show somewhere and bought, like, I don't know, way too many of them. Everyone got one for Christmas, but I forgot I didn't have that many friends. So these are a starting bed of 2. What number am I? M19. Oh, this is buy it now. All right, these are buy it now. It's a party bag. There you go. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And one that's doesn't have a chain, which I will do as a giveaway Wednesday. So if anybody wants one of those, Yo, Patty, I'm sorry you don't have that many friends. Yo, Patty, it's by choice. What color is M19? It's brown with bronze rhinestones and white rhinestones. And the chain is, I don't know, it looks silver to me, but not real silver. So those are, I'm just going to call them zipper pouches. Jaja, I'm behind. So if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. And I think I said there was 8 of those. All right, now I'll give you a minute in case anybody wants one of those. And M20 is embroidery. Oh, Sheila said those would be fun for prom. Yes. I forget where we all went. We all went, I don't know where we went, but we all had those and we thought we were cool shit. All right. This one is for embroidery. Wait, which one? I think this one has some missing. I don't know. M20. Embroidery. Starting bid for these are $8 each. Okay, Jordy wants 2 bags. Now I'm going to move the embroidery to the next page. And Jordy, 2 bags. Yeah, we thought they were adorable. I mean, I forget where we were when we saw them, but we bought everyone the vendor had because he was having a sale. And I got all my kids one, their friends one, and then my aunt bought a bunch, and then she ended up giving me hers. So M20 is the embroidery. Okay. And this is $8 each, and each one is full of thread. There's one. Here's another one. And they have some kind of numbers on the back. Kathy has faith. Bid $8. Here's the second one. Sheila said, Joy, your new nickname is 2 bags. Well, they used to call me Bag Lady a long time ago. All right, this one does not have as much. So this will be a different one. So there's only 2 of the full ones. And this one's only going to be 5 because it's pretty sparse. Okay, so we'll stick to these 2. I got, let's see, Kathy bid $8, Sherry bid $9. So The next bid would be 10 if you want to stay in. If you're, what do you call it? If you're out, just put out. Yeah, Haley's birthday yesterday wore me out, let me tell you. And there was an empty one, but I took it. I don't know why. I'll probably put it back in here next week, but I thought, oh, I could put some bag hardware in there. Kathy, are you still interested? It would be a bid of 10. Kathy's bid 10, looking for 11. And that's each. And then you'll get to choose if you want one or both. And I gave a bunch of these away to the lady that bought my grandma's house because she did that. I got these, I was going to do it, but let's face it, it's never going to happen. Now I'm into this gardening thanks to So Terry. This morning I just ordered 10 seed things because I won on, let's see, Vintage Chick Homestead last night. I won seeds, so I needed more stuff too. Yeah, Jordy, I got your 2 bags in your pile. I got it written down. I'll have to divvy up the piles later. I do 1 list, then I do 2 lists, then I check the 2, and then if there's something wrong, then I start emailing. Okay, I show Kathy at 10. Sherry, are you in or out? If you no longer want to bid, then put out. We'll give Sherry a minute. Sherry's out. So Kathy, do you want one or both? She will take one. All right, I'll put that one there. Sherry, do you want the other one for the same price, 10? Let me know. All right, I got to put her name on here. Yep. And if you haven't filled out a JOT form, Jaja, were you interested in something? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with, and then Sherry. All right, so let's see. No, that's not the right one. You want the full one. All right. This one, actually, I'll show you. I'm going to start this one at 4 instead of 5 because it's looking pretty. Starting bid of 4 for this one. M21. Sharon J's in at 4. Okay, we got those 2. That's there. I'm not showing any interest, but I'll give you a second and then I will move on to. Do you want me to move on to the fabric scraps or the buttons? Kathy says, I like that plan, Sherry. We both win. Jaja said, I'm just babbling. Join the club, Jaja. That's all I do. Yeah, I see that. I was waiting to see if there was any other interest. I'm not showing any other interest, so I'm going to count it down to Sharon. Going once, going twice, sold to Sharon J. Oh, I better put it on there. Okay, those are done. Yay. All right. I'll do, let's see. M22. This is gonna be called pillows. This is gonna be a starting bid of $4. And it has this piece in here, and this is vintage. That's okay, Kathy. I'll put it in Discord later. Oops, it's upside down. This is hearts, but it has stuff. Oh, it has lines where you can embroider, I think. And it's just not quite all my arms. There's that piece. There's this piece of this is all for one, all these. There's this piece of vintage fabric. It's like a sample. And this is a J. Yang design. And it's pre-shrunk, but I don't know what year. Probably at least the 80s. There's that one. And this was, I think, to make pillows. I cut it apart. There's one. And these were all my grandmother's. Here's another one. I was going to make a tote bag out of it, but I got so much to make. And then this is what I cut when I cut it off. I should have left it all one, but I was going to use this for like the trim at the top of the tote bag, or you could use it for the pillow. There's that one. And then here, I did not cut this one. This is probably a pillow, or you could do a table runner. And there's another piece in this one. This one is ducks or geese, however you want to say it. And this is Loon Pillows Waterbird Collection from Cranston. I'm not sure of the year. But there, let's see. There's the first one. Wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way. And it's got blue on the edge. And that's all of that, starting bid $4. For all of that. Is there any interest? If not, I'll do it as a pass. Oh, let me write down so I don't forget. Because sometimes I'll get an email after and then I won't remember what it was what I said. All right, I'm not seeing any interest in that. Let's see. I'll set you over there. Now, this next piece and this piece are together. Starting bid of $4. And this has been washed. It's like a pink. And, well, it's hard to tell, but it's pink and baby blue. And that's for both pieces. That's at least a yard. Oh, I forgot to do it on there. What number am I on? 23. M23. Okay. And this one is pink and blue with some green with a brown background. And this is a big hunk. Oh, and I think that's doubled. So yeah, there's got to be over 2 yards here because that's it folded in half. So there's for that one, and that's 2 for those. Well, starting bid's $4, but it's for both pieces. And if this doesn't sell today, then I will use it for my practice blocks. So I'll give a minute on those. Let's see, let's call that pink and blue floral. Floral. 2 pieces. Sharon J's in at $4. Any other interest? I'll give you a second, and then I'll move on to this piece. And which will be M24, but I'll wait. Sometimes I go too fast and I miss stuff. Oh, that's a good time for a pop. And then I'll move to the scrap bags and then the buttons. And the buttons, I'm going to probably do a starting bid of $2 for the card because it's carded buttons. Some will be $1. It depends on how many are on there. Oop. Sorry, I'm getting a text. Got to make sure it's not my mother. Okay, I'll look at that later. Okay, I'm not seeing any other interest, so I'm going to count it down to Sharon for 4. Oh, going once, going twice, going 3 times, sold to Sharon J. And I won't be sending these invoices out till Wednesday because I have to run my mother tomorrow. We have to go to the nursing home. We got to go a whole bunch of stuff. So M25 is going to be the same thing. Oh, wait, no, M24. I'm just going to call it Bunny's fabric. All right. M24. All right. This is the bunny fabric. This is adorable. I don't have any little kids. And there's a lot. And I mean a lot. I should have folded it nicer, and it's been washed because you can tell there's a edge there. But it's as tall as me. Actually, it's taller than me. It's touching the floor. And I don't know. Let's see if the salvage says anything. So that's got to be at least 2 yards, maybe 3. Not sure. But it's little white bunny rabbits and baskets and eggs. I think I have it upside down. Let me show it. See the little bunnies with the eggs and the baskets? Sherry has a bid in for 4. Looking for 5. All right, so put that there. Then I will start on the scraps. I got lots and lots and lots of scraps. Ugh. Lots of scraps. Vintage Style by Joe says, "Aw, little Gemma." Yes, it's cute. I got that a long time ago. I was going to make a dress for the girls, but never did. Or no, that was at my grandmother's, I think. I don't know. But it's really cute. Really cute. Any other bids? Then it'll be sold to Sherry. I'll give you a second. And now the scrap packs, I'm just going to show them. I'm going to do the whole giant bag for $3. You want to do a buy it now or a starting bid? I'll show 3 and then you get to pick, or just whoever chops in first for the one bag. There's a lot in here. I mean, they're not just scraps. Like this one here. I mean, there's a whole fat quarter in there. She's hanging out with a friend. Kathy has faith, said it's cute and looks like 3 yards at least. Yes, at least, because it was taller than me. So I'm not showing any other interest. So I think it was Sherry that had the bid. So I'm going to count it down to Sherry. Going once, going twice, going 3 times, sold to Sherry. And I think I said 4. Yes, sold to Sherry. And let's see, M25. Is anyone interested in the scrap bags? They're huge. And they're not all, like I have some by colors. Congratulations, Sherry. That's a bargain. Yeah, I'm not looking to get rich over here. I have this scrap bag. I'll show them all to you. And if anybody is interested in one, I'm just going to do them $3 a bag. Just go ahead and say if you want them or not. Let's see. Where am I going to set them all? Well, I guess I'll set them wherever I want. All right, this one has smaller and big pieces. Oops. I know, I'll put this on the floor and then bring them up. Got this one. This huge bag. This one has mostly greens. All right. And they're not all, oh, that one has batting, so. And this one just has strips and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of scraps in here. A lot of. Like this one here, this piece here has actual yardage in here. And there's a lot. A lot. And now we're getting into, well, this one has vintage fabric in it. This one here is a giant piece. like that. Sell them as mystery scrap bags. Well, I'm just doing $3 for a bag. So I'm not going to take them all out. This one has nothing but squares. There's soccer squares. There's red, white, and blue. There's some kids' prints, crayons, just all different kinds of things. This one has Christmas. It has whatever I was working on there. And here's another one. This is all vintage. These are all vintage sample squares. This is mostly your like Civil War prints. Yeah, mug rugs and stuff. I just don't have any room. And these are all vintage. More vintage squares. I mean, there's over a pound, if not more, in here in these. Now, this one, these are all vintage sheet squares. Don't know why I bought those. I don't know. So that's all the fabric. Oh, I think there's more down on the floor, but you get the gist. I'm not showing any interest, so I will donate these to the local church. Or I'll put them on Facebook today and they'll be gone tomorrow. All right. Because that's just a drop in the Sharon says $3 a few bags. What do you want? 3 bags, Sharon? Sherry wants the vintage ones. Well, half of them are vintage and half aren't. Sharon, why don't I just send this whole, you wanted 3 bags, that's $9. Why don't I just send you all of this for that? Well, not that one. That one has batting. All right, this one isn't vintage fabric. That's regular fabric. This one has a mix. Sherry wants M23. Yeah, I already got you down for the bunny rabbits. Sherry wants the vintage one. Civil War, let me see. Well, this is all kids' prints. And I don't think that one's vintage. No, those aren't vintage. Well, this one has, no, that's not vintage. This one here has vintage in it. Is this the one you want, Sherry, with the blue? It has that. It has, let's see what else is in here. Oh, this one has pillows in it. And then it has some of that, oh, okay, you want this one? And then it also has regular fabric, some crown fabric and some, so you want this one, Sherry? Okay. And I'll look for the other ones. And you wanted 2 bags? And Sharon wants 3. Oops, I ripped that bag. So let me just write Sherry on here. This one here has vintage and regular. Let me see. This one has both. All right, let me look for the old vintage ones. Well, no, not that one. The vintage sheets. I like the first bag you showed and some of the vintage. Oh, all those? All right. Well, here's the vintage ones down at the bottom. Thanks, Rip. I need help, don't I? Now, these were all samples. And I used some of these to make, yeah, these are all vintage. I used some of these to make, Sherry, do you want one of these vintage? Oh, you want the sheets? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I bought these off somebody. I thought I was buying sheets, but they were squares. So that's Sherry, you want those. And you wanted all the vintage. These are all vintage. Here's some more vintage. So that's what, $6 for Sherry and $9. So if it won't all fit in your bag, Sharon, I'll put some in the other one. All right, let's see. What did I do with Sherry's bags now? Oh, wait, these are Sherry's. I can't put you back in there. All right, Sherry's back there. All right. 2 bags, Sherry. So that'd be 6, and 3 bags to Sharon. 9. And I'll send the rest, and whatever doesn't fit in hers, I'll throw an extra one in. I like the first bag you showed and some of the vintage. Okay, well, I'm just going to send you all of it. That'll get. Is there anything you saw else you wanted, Sherry? I'll throw it in your bag for free. Yeah, if you see, I started doing it all by colors. Giovanna, calm down, Mona. Take your time and breathe. This is me all the time, Giovanna. I don't need to calm down. I breathe like this if I'm sitting still. All right, there's that. All right, this is the last thing I'm going to do is the buttons. Sherry wants the yellow. All right, I'll write down yellow. Sherry and yellow. I know just which one that one is. And then I will send all to Sharon. This is the last. These are going to be the buttons. And I have no room to show you. So I'm going to take a second. If anybody else wanted a bag, let me know. Why, I moved these so I can show these buttons. I don't know, is that the yellow? Well, I'll send you all the yellow I have. All right. The vintage buttons. Hi, Donna Dixon. Yeah, I have, I don't know, 4 of these vintage cases, but I'm not going to sell those because, well, this one has a tiny crack. Let me move it over. It has a tiny crack in the plastic there and there. So I'm not going to sell the case because I'm afraid it would break getting there. Woo, there went the camera. Okay. So let me move this over here. Oh, I think I went digging back through here. And I am going to do these $2 starting bid, but you have choice. I'm going to show three buttons, and I'm going to do them $2 choice for starting bid. So the first set and I'll try and mix them up. I don't know. Can you see them good on here, or should I move them? Oh, you can't see it because I'm not on. There. And I don't think you can see good. Oh, the camera moved on me. I think I'll just hold them up. It would be easier. All right, let's do these. And these. All right, let's see. I think we can do it better this way. Can you see the buttons at all? And these I'm going to do B1 and start over. Wait a minute. B1, starting bid, $2, choice. So what that means is I'm going to show 3 sets of buttons, and you'll bid what you want, starting bid 2. The highest bidder gets to pick which buttons they want. They can take 1, 2, or they can take 3, but it would be that price times each button. And these are all vintage. These ones look like wood. There's really nothing on here that really says anything, but they're like sewed on. These 2 are the same. The cat logo in the corner is scaring me. It's staring at you. All right, I lost my Kleenex. So here is the first 3. And that'll be B1. And I'm going to do this on a separate sheet. Oh, no, I'm not. My sheet's over here. Or if you don't want to bid on them, I can just show one at a time and you can just bid on that actual button. All right, let me write this down. Because it'll take me days to get them all sorted to who they go to. And we're going to start this out as B1. If anyone is interested in any of these buttons, let me know. They look like Girl Scout Florities. Could be, I don't know. Let me get a Kleenex over here. Kleenex. Don't tell me I'm out of Kleenex. Well, let me go get a paper towel, for God's sakes. Oops, I forgot my microphone's on. Lariat. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it'd be for all of them. Like this one here would be, if you bid, this would be all $2. Not per button. Unless you, yeah, bid per card, per choice. I just show 3. That way you can pick which one. You can pick 1, 2, or 3. Or would you rather have me do it as all 3? It's saying all the cool cats buy Mona's booty. Oh, okay. Sure. So, or do you wanna just have me show one at a time? Any ideas? Okay. Well, I'm not showing any interest on these 3, so I'm gonna move on to the next set. And let's see. No, not those little things. The little ones I'll probably group together as one whole thing. This one has 4 in here. There's little footballs. Those buttons. Oh, you want them all at once? All right, let's start over then. All right. These starting bid for those 2. And that would be B1. And you're bidding on the set. I'll do them 2 at a time. And you can't buy buttons anywhere for $1 a card. So, okay, I'm not showing any interest. We'll do a pass on B1. Let's do B2. Whoops, I can't have this here. B2. Well, I'm not going to write down all the individual buttons. I'll just write them down if somebody buys them. This is the second one. There's 1, 2, 3. Wait, let me see. 3, 6, 9, 10. There's 10 buttons on this one. Oh, it's okay. And there's 4 on this one. Starting bid $2. I'm just going to keep it at $2 and keep showing buttons. Oh, I know they would charge $20 or more on Etsy for one card. That's where these will be going if they don't sell here. But I won't be selling them for that. That's too much in my opinion. All right, here's the next set. These are little footballs. And these kind of look like wood buttons, but it doesn't give you any information to know. So there's that one. I'm just going to keep showing, and if anybody sees any they like, just let me know. All right. Let's see here. Ooh. All right, this is the next set. These are like white buttons. It says cool, cool. That's all I know. Nuet guaranteed washable buttons. And these are the little ones. And these are like a clear plastic ball of yarn. You can't really see them real good, but that's what they are. See, there's the little ball. Yeah, these are all vintage buttons. None of these are new. These were all my grandmother. She was a buttonholic. These are the metal ones where you make your own. It might be better to use the other one. Let me see if the other camera works better. Yeah, I think this camera works better. That's the metal ones. These have like a little braid around them. Bye, Jim. And these are metal thingies. Now these ones are ceramic. Oh, that's right, I switched cameras. And they got little flowers on them. And these are like little brown buttons. Okay, there's that. That's some kind of buttonholer, vintage buttonholer. I will take the flower one. These are fashion buttons. These were 33 cents back in the day. Can you imagine? These metal are good to make needle minders. If anyone else has an interest in these, speak now or they will forever be sold to Kathy. All right, I'm not really showing a lot of interest in these buttons, but I'll pull out a few more because I just love looking at buttons. And these aren't, these are only the half of it. Okay. At this point, I'm starting to wonder how many hands our buttons pass through. I know. Well, I have, I don't know, at least 50 of those blue jars filled with vintage buttons. I found tins up in the closet filled with buttons I thought I got rid of. I have hat boxes that are filled with buttons. I have a large flat rate postal box full of buttons. And that's just the ones I know where they are. And my grandmother's black tin, I think that's up in my room now. It's full of buttons. All right, let me write that down so I don't forget. And Giovanna's looking for colorful. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. Kathy. I'm just going to put $2, Kathy, if that's okay. Yeah, I need more buttons. Why do you think I named my game Buttons? Because I actually have enough. Ceramic. And I have 1 tin of buttons that some of them are really worth some money, but I won't part with them. They're too pretty. Oh wait, those are Kathy's. And these are just brown, a brown one. Here's a La Mode buttons. These are made in Italy. These you can find everywhere. You know, that have a ankle or not an ankle, anchor. And these are like metal moons or, well, I don't know if they're a moon, but those are metal. Do you have blues, yellows, pinks, reds? Yeah, somewhere. I don't think they're in here. These are made. Oh, well, here's some pink ones. Hold on, hold on. I have another thing of, oh, those are pretty. There's yellow. I have a hat box filled somewhere with nothing but colorful buttons. All right, I think the rest of those I will just put on Etsy. Oh wait, here's some pretty green ones. And orange. All right, here's a couple. I'm not going to go through the whole thing of them. I'll show you the colorful ones I have. And I've been on here since 2:30, 3:30. It's almost 2 hours. I like using buttons when I make bracelets. I used to make button bracelets and necklaces, but I got tired of that. I have tiny blue ones, tiny orange ones, tiny yellow ones. There's some green, more green. Which ones? I'm not selling all these for two, so they're $2 a card. And the rest I'm going to put on Etsy and eBay. I'll take all of them but the darker orange. Was there orange ones? Oh, yeah, those. All right, I'll show them to you again. These are green. These are like a plastic with a shank where you have to put the needle through. No, I haven't even got to the canvas yet or the bow stuff. I think this weekend what I'm going to do is just take a picture of everything. Oh, no shank? All right, let me see. Let me see if there's any other ones. All right, so those are a no. All right, there's 4 yellow, 6 peach, 3 pink, 4 like olive green, and 6 turquoise. All right. And so that'll be 10. Let me get you some extra pack to throw in for free. If I can find some other ones. Oh, these are pretty. These have swirlies. They're like, would you like those for free? And how about those for free? Okay. And let me see one more. Let's see if there's any really nice color. Because I don't think you have any red. Oh, here we go. All right, Katie, all those are yours. Let me get a little baggie to put them in. All right, Katie, I have all yours in there. And I don't know where the canvas is, Rip. I do have rolls of vinyl if you want to look at the vinyl. Well, I can show you the vinyl right now. I know where it's at. So let me know if you want to see that. And let me write down Katie. And maybe all right. B2 Katie and dollars buttons. Now I want to know what you're doing with those buttons, Katie. Sure, Kathy. What color are you looking for? Here's some blue ones and a purple one. She says, it's a secret. Ooh, Katie's got a secret. Rip, do you want to see the vinyl? Yeah, they are. I did have them in jars by colors. Okay. I'll put them in there when I already got 2 out, a purple one and a blue. Oh wait, that's a shank. Do you want a shank or no shank? You think on that why I grabbed the vinyl for Rip. All right, guys, I got to take this in here. All right, Rip. Oh. Oh, no shank? Okay. All right, there's some pink ones. All right. Rip, it's $1 a roll. I just want to get rid of it. This is like a tannish goldish. No, I'll just put them in there. So I'm selling all this vinyl, $1 for the whole roll. So let me know. All right, these are her buttons, and those are your buttons. And we're done with the buttons. I will put those all on Etsy. Or maybe I'll keep them. I'll probably end up keeping them. Okay. There's one. I won't be able to mail them as a roll. This is, what color is this? This is like a slate gray. Yeah, I know she's, okay. And you can, if you put a cloth on the back, you can get those out. Just don't iron on the front. I don't know what color this is. Oh, this looks like a camel. And it's a full roll. I don't think, some of these I don't even think I used it because I bought a bunch of marine vinyl. It's heavy duty. It's too, I mean, I can use it on my machine, but I prefer not to. And this one you can have for free. It looks like I cut it up pretty good. It's black. Who can't use black? This is brown. I'll throw that in for free. I don't know what the thickness is. I bought it years ago. And I don't know where the stuff is. And then this piece here, it's real soft. There are 2 on the camel. Oh, I'll have to look. Could be, oh, 2 colors, that could be. So that's what, 3? Let me see. No, I only show 1 roll. The partial roll I gave to her, so that's 3. And, oh, that's a scrap. You can just have the partial rolls. So you can have it all for $3. No, I was just showing this as a buy it now for Rip. So Rip already bought all this. I didn't see. Let me look. Because she requested a personal showing. Sorry, Miss Joyce. I don't see anybody else. 2 people bid on it. Which one did she want? Did you fill out a form? It was on the camel. Okay. Hi, Jess. Okay. Who came first on the camel? Yeah, I show Rip on here first. Is that right? Yeah, but Miss Joy, this was a personal thing I was showing to her for $1 a roll because it was just for her. You would have to bid. Okay. Thanks. Sorry about that. So, so all the scraps and everything are going to, it shows your own message first in the chat. Sherry said Rip bid first. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on anybody's toes, but I was just showing that just for her. Hi, Zaza. Okay. Well, I'm done showing everything. So, I don't know how much this is going to cost you, Rip, to do it, but those were buy it now. So it's all sold to Rip, and all the half yards will go to her as well. Thank you, everybody that came in and bid and didn't bid and just came in to see what's going on. But I'm going to quit for today. That was 2 hours. That's long enough. Thanks, everyone.